Good afternoon, friends. My today's topic is special leave petition, civil. Friends, the petition for special leave to appeal to the Supreme Court can be filed within limitation period. But there are some provisions of the Limitation Act 1963, sections 4, 5, 12, and 14, which are to be kept in mind while counting down the period. So the limitation period is, it should be filed within 90 days from the date of order or judgment, which is sought to be appealed, except where certificate of fitness to the appeal to the Supreme Court was refused by the High Court. Such petitions shall be lodged within 60 days from the date of order of refusal. The period during making of application for grant of certificate and rejection by the single judge of the High Court shall be excluded. The order refusing a certificate under Article 134A of the Constitution, being a certificate of the nature referred to in Article 132 or Article 133 of the Constitution, must be on merit. And in case an order rejecting an application on the point of limitation or any other ground that such application was not maintainable shall not be excluded. In case the period of limitation is claimed from the date of refusal of certificate under Article 134A of the Constitution, being a certificate of the nature referred to in Article 132 and 133 of the Constitution, it shall not be necessary to file an order refusing the certificate. The petition for special leave shall be accompanied by an affidavit which should state the date of judgment sought to be appealed from, the date on which application for certificate of fitness to appeal to the court was made to the High Court, and third one, the date of the order refusing the certificate and ground or grounds on which the certificate was refused, and in particular, whether the application for certificate was dismissed being out of time. So these things are to be mentioned in the affidavit to proceed further. Now, friends, there is proper format 28 in Schedule 4 of the Supreme Court Rules 2013, by which we proceed further to do the complete legal formalities of filing the SLP. So the French petition for seeking special leave to appeal, in short, we can say SLP, under Article 136 of the Constitution, shall be filed in format 28 of the Schedule 4 of the Supreme Court Rules 2013. An application for internal relief is not required to be filed separately. In turn, prayer should be incorporated in paragraph 8 of the SLP as shown in Form 28 of the fourth schedule. Friends, then comes the list of dates. List of dates should be in chronicle order with the relevant material, facts, or events pertaining to each of the dates must be furnished along with the petition. SLP must be confined only to the pleadings before the court or tribunal whose order is challenged. Sorry. However, the petitioner may, with due notice to the respondent and with the leave of the Supreme Court, may urge additional grounds at the time of hearing. The petitioner may produce copies of such petition documents which are part of the record in the case before the court or tribunal below, if and to the extent necessary to answer the question of law arising for consideration in the petition, or to make out a ground urged in the SLP as annexures to the petition, numbering them as annexures 1, 2, 3, and so on. The documents filed as annexures must be arranged in chronicle order. Documents should not be indexed collectively, and each document would be indexed separately. The petition, where it refers to annexures with annexure number, must also indicate the page number. Friends, sometimes there need of additional documents, as I already discussed. If the petitioner wants to produce additional documents which were not part of the record in the court below, he must make a separate application stating the reason for not producing it in the court or tribunal below and necessity for producing in this court, and should seek leave of the court for producing such additional documents. Then comes, friends, appendix, English version of the appendix of the relevant provisions of the Constitution, statutes, ordinances, rules, regulations, bylaws, orders, etc. referred to in the impugned judgment or order should be filed as an appendix to SLP. Friends, format of affidavit. Every petition shall be supported by an affidavit of the petitioner or one of the petitioners, as the case may be, or any person authorized by the petitioner, in which the deponent shall state that the facts stated in the petition and the statements of dates and facts furnished along with the SLP are due to his knowledge, information, and belief. Now, friends, how we have to arrange all these things? The papers of the SLP should be arranged, as I am telling you, list of dates, firstly, list of dates in terms of the order 21, subclass 1B. Then, friends, certified copy of the judgments and orders against which leave to appeal is sought for. Then, friends, specially petition in form 28. Then comes appendix containing relevant provisions of the Constitution, statute, ordinances, rules, regulations, bylaws, orders, and so on. Then comes the annexures, if any, filed with the SLP, giving the page numbers. When these things are done, then comes the turn of further proceeding in the court, which I will explain you in the next video. Be connected with me so that you may fully grasp how the SLP is filed, civil SLP is filed, and how her further proceedings are done. That's all. God bless you. Thank you for watching.